it today. I was extremely shocked that on ESPN, one of the biggest sport platform, Max Kellerman was talking to Marsh, and he said that Devin Haney WBC title is meaningless, and they continuously false promoting Teofimo.
Let me tell you what's meaningless. It's the jobs that they have. Them two jobs, the shit that they talking about is meaningless because, let me tell you why, and I want the people to understand this is, they have a voice. Those are two guys. They have a voice with their thing, just like you have and I have. You know what I mean? Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. Devin is 25-0, and he's won every belt in the WBC organization. He's more qualified to fight as a world champion, more qualified to fight Teal than anybody in the 135-pound division. Right. We don't say next, we say now.
Yes, sir. And obviously, if we go in by what they claiming that Devin Haney WBC title is meaningless, even though that's the same title Muhammad Ali had, but the GOAT himself, Floyd Mayweather, and all of the above, then what is Teofimo franchise title? What is that? Is that the real title? Who held that title before, Bill?
I mean, like we said, all the greats that held that title. I mean, my time is boxing.
Franchise. Who held that
franchise? No, that's Canelo. Lomachenko. Now Teofimo Lopez.
They needed witness protection. That's why they requested a title that didn't even exist at the time. Now, I do have a super chat for you real quick that I want to get out the way. My man said if they duck and go after Fortuna, why not?
Listen, Fortuna can get it. Fortuna can get it now. That's what I'm saying is, Fortuna could have got it in the WBC tournament. He could have got it before he decided to fight with Luke Campbell for an interim. He can get it next. Now, it don't matter. We want to go with the people.
We're not gonna waste the bread. Let me show you the perfect recipe. Soak your dry old bread in water, add extra virgin olive oil and salt, scraps of pepper, add your tomatoes and sprinkle some onions. Cover it fresh oregano and caram some basil. A little more salt and olive oil for 10 minutes. All is gorgeous.
Trying to establish the inside line run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the
first down in there with
the Bucks 27.
the world champion.
9 yards on the pickup there.
And we want to defend against who people want to see him defend against.
Appeared to be an
The
easy
best
decision.
qualified
Just gave it
opponent.
inside. Nice steady gain.
Picking nobody. That's the thing is, if we pick Fortuna, then you say we duck Teal. We pick Teal, you say we're going to duck Fortuna.
They're on the counter now on first down.
Right.
And only a
You
yard
damn
this
if you
time
do,
as
damn
he's
if you
taken
don't.
down
Now, I got
at
another super chat for you
26.
real quick. I want to get out the way. Haney versus Santio or Ryan. Which is the toughest fight in your opinion, and which is the most lucrative?
And you know that's not
I'll tell
easily
you,
done
I'll tell you what. I mean, none of them is tough to us. The way that they being cowards, you know what I'm saying? You know, not actually telling the truth. I shout out to Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Because Ryan, I don't put Ryan on the coward side. I put, you know what I mean, him. I respectfully, like I give respect to him and his team, and respect to him because he told the truth. He said that he feels that Devin is his toughest fight. You don't want to put him to last. So he said he want to fight Tank first, then because he feels that that's an easier fight, you know, and then we fight, then that's fine with us. You know, we also available for T.O. to establish a true undisputed champion. But if T.O. ain't with it, if T.O. ain't with it, if he want to duck and play and do all that shit, hide the franchise part, do all that, have his velvet top rank, and play them games, man, then come on, man. You know, you think he playing. We don't got to play with you know. You know, we got enough of our people, enough of our fans that want to see Devin get in the ring because they know that, shit, he going to get in there with whoever. And his next opponent in April is going to be with whoever raises their hand, you know?
Yes, sir. Speaking of Max Kellerman, he said that T.O. does not have to fight Devin Haney, but he want to see T.O. fight Ryan when Ryan is just the silver champion. He has the silver WBC title. What you think?
One man. He needs to be checked. He might be on something over there. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. He might have been drinking that day, or I don't know. He might have some hater Kool-Aid in the system, or I don't know, bro. Like I said, I can't say too much more for Tessitore and Max Kellerman, other than they just don't know what they fucking talking about, because I'm in the streets every day, and I know the people want to see Devin and Tito. You know what I'm saying? They want to see Devin and Tito, Devin and Ryan, Devin and Tank. You know what I'm saying? They want to see them fight. The one difference between Devin and everybody else is that Devin is available for any one of them. But everybody else is conveniently picking something else to do. So for Max Kellerman or Tessitore to not know that, then you got to question anything that they might know about basketball, football, any other sports they talk about. Because boxing, man, brother, they talk like they know it, but, you know, like I said, either they lying or you know, something's wrong, man, and I don't want to spend too much time on it because they're just one voice. I value your platform just as much as I would value ESPN, because if you don't want to be truthful and be fair, then how could you ever bring races together? How could you ever bring people together? So Dev don't need no help. He don't need nobody lying for him. You know, he works out, he's a student of the game, you know, he doesn't drink or smoke, you know, so, you know, he's totally dedicated to his craft, so I'm 100%, 150% behind him, you dig, against anybody in the world, period.
I think it's fair to say
drive the Bears offense, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Alexander. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Complete to Jason Witten. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. And to give this time to the tailback. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
quick throw out wide, caught by Crowder. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
yeah,
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And he's got Snead. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. 3-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Watch 36.
This pass into the arms of Snead. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Sure, without pausing. Try YouTube from him on us. Dial on it correct.
So in December 2019, we planned this trip for our 20th wedding anniversary to Tahiti. It was our lifelong wish to go there, and it was the South Seas dream that everybody picked. So Shannon, is LeBron the early MVP so far?
I would say yes, Skip, because he happens to be the best player on the best team. All those numbers are not where we customarily see him. Look, points, he's off just slightly. He's averaged 25 points a game for 16 straight seasons. Nobody's ever done that. But he's a 27-7 guy. So he's slightly off that, Skip, but he's playing the fewest minutes he's ever played in his career. Playing slightly a little over 32 minutes a game. And so for him not to have missed a game, and he's really carrying the load. AD hasn't been up to himself yet. We're not seeing the AD. We saw a little bit of it the other night. Well, he went 27-12, something like that. But right now he's 23-9. But I'm surprised that LeBron is playing as much as he is. And I think he's playing well, Skip. He's trying to get everybody else involved. I mean, he's coming out and he's staying out for longer periods of time. On average, he's playing about 15, 16 minutes in the first half.
Oh, man.
And then with another 16, sometimes 17, 18 minutes in the second half. But averaging 32.5 minutes a game and putting up the numbers that he is, they have the best record. So, right now, I would say so. But it's a long ways to go. LeBron normally doesn't get serious about the MVP conversation until after the All-Star game, even though they're not going to have his skills, they're still going to have the selection. So we're still a ways away. We're probably about another month before LeBron says, okay. And I got a chance to get the thing. Remember last year, Skip, it was like that weekend where he had the Bucks, he had the Clippers, that we saw him take off and like, okay, let me go ahead and make a push for this thing because I think it's a realistic chance now. So I think that's what he'll do again. But Paul George has had a great year thus far. Steph, Yoke has been unbelievable. 24, 11, and 10. They're 5-5, and Joel Embiid, they've lost their last 3. He's 27-12. But I would say right now, if like you got to tell me, if the voting was today, I believe LeBron would win it. But the voting isn't today; it's a long ways away. But he's playing well right now.
So I do agree with this part of your conclusion. If the voting were today, I believe you would win it, and I would say that the voting was a joke. I also, for the record, told you last year after that weekend in question that you just brought up, Milwaukee and the Clippers, who else was it?
Yeah.
There was those two, for sure. I said LeBron just won the MVP because I believe he deserved the MVP just ahead of the pandemic. Then the rest of it, I didn't really care. When they went to the bubble,
when they had stopped the voting, they said once the season stopped, you saw the vote.
I got it.
Count.
He deserved the MVP over Giannis last year. Here's my problem with LeBron, and I know it's early, but that's what we're doing right now. Is the voting word today. My problem with early LeBron so far, he has been a disaster in the fourth quarters. In the money quarter, the numbers are horrendously bad by his standards. Year 18, whatever. He's LeBron James. You say he's the GOAT. He's obviously one of the top 3 or 4 players in the league right now. But look at these numbers in the fourth quarter so far. He's shooting 36.7%. Remember, he's a career 50% from the field shooter.
Right.
50%. He's going to make half the shots that he takes. In fourth quarter so far, he ranks 200 at 36.7%. From 3 so far, just in the fourth quarter, he ranks 156 because he's making 23.8%. It's horrible. And then from the free throw line, he ranks 172nd so far in the fourth quarters at 65.2%. Let's look at just the last 3 fourth quarters that he's played. He is 2 of 15 combined in those 3 fourth quarters. 2 of 15. He is 0 for 6 from 3 and 5 of 10 from the free throw line. That's a combined minus 14 in the 3 fourth quarters of the last 3 games that he's played. The one that caught my eye, and I watch every game that he plays, even though this year we get distracted because we have to watch NFL and NBA up against each other. I've never seen anything like this before.
Right.
But I usually got one NBA game on while the NFL game is on.
Right.
So Friday night, I forced Ernestine. I said, no, we can't watch whatever we were going to watch, whatever the movie was. I've got to watch the LeBron game. Okay, so she sat with me, and so here we go. It's Chicago. It's a team they should handle at home, although it's hard to sort of get up for Chicago.
Really? Ask the Clippers how easy it should have been.
I got it, but it took all of Kawhi and all of Paul George, and they held them off at the end. Okay, so in this case, I'm not sure that LeBron and company held them off. They just got lucky at the end.
If I'm not mistaken, Skip, they did this without AD. AD didn't play.
AD did not play, so it was all LeBron all the time in the fourth quarter. So down the stretch of the fourth quarter.
How was he down the stretch?
Okay, 142 left, he missed a 3. Then he drove and missed again about 30 seconds later. Then he drove and muscled in a layup, and it should have been and nothing. He missed the free throw, which would have put them up 4 at the time. Then Garrett Temple comes down for the Bulls and drains a 3. Unlikely. But here we go back down, and with 20 seconds left, I'm saying, LeBron, just drive it. They can't keep you from the rim. If you have to go shoot the free throws, you can make these free throws to put you up 3. And what did he do, if we could see, please?
He got a 30-footer.
He got a 31-footer. It's not quite logo, but it's pretty close, and it didn't even.
Yeah, that one I like.
What are you doing? And this is Zach LaVine at the end. He got an 18-footer. That's to win the game because LeBron took a logo 3. So here we go again. Logo 3, almost logo. 31 feet. Didn't really come close. And all of a sudden the Bulls come right back down, and Zach LaVine, who had a pretty hot hand through the game, gets this shot to win it and missed it. Okay, so LeBron has, I got to be honest, he has stunk in the fourth quarters, and everybody's saying he deserves the MVP. I don't get it.
What about
last year? Yes. This year, stop it. Okay, well, obviously the numbers he's putting up are still pretty good. They're still pretty good. 24, 8, and 8. Yeah, 24, 8, and 8. Okay? He rolls out of bed 24, 8, and 8. And this is year 18. I give you that. He's probably going to have the greatest 18th season that you can ever have. 28, 21st, and we'll see about that. You take them one at a time. Okay? But you cannot make a case for how he's playing in these fourth quarters. I'm sorry.
Okay, of the guys that's on the board, we're throwing Paul George, throwing Jokic, throwing Embiid. Who will you vote MVP MVP right now.
At this moment, yes. I told you last week, I think Paul George has played at the highest level of anybody so far.
Damn it!
Believe it.
You can't be the high level if you get beat by 51 and then you go 22-4 lead.
But when he said we took Christmas Day the day after Christmas.
Okay, what about that 22-point lead though?
Okay,
I get that 51, but what about the 22-point lead?
That was Steph finally turning back into Steph, and he has been lousy in a lot of fourth quarters, and that was the one that he took off in. They could not guard him in the fourth quarter after they had just dominated that team as they should have. That was on the same night that this happened.
Hold on, but you told me now. Everybody keep telling me that Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are the two best wing defenders.
I saw you tweeted that.
Yeah, and what about Pat Bell? Oh, Pat Bell, that boy off. You ain't show that. You remember what he did to LeBron? Blew out of his hands. Damn, little Steph. Y'all let little Steph do that?
Well, Steph is 2 inches taller than Pat Bev.
Okay,
hey, listen, that was the Steph who made 105 straight three-pointers in practice.
You didn't believe it.
I still don't believe it. I still don't believe it because he's still shooting lousy from three by his standards. But in this game against the Clippers, that was just crazy hot Steph.
But guess what? You were talking crazy about Chicago almost beating the Lakers. Back with me. He got 38 against the Lakers. He went got 45 with 10 threes against the Clippers.
You know what? He's really good. No, he is on a bad team. He is really good. He is a handful.
Hey, when he get it going like this, Skip, what you gonna do?
Okay, well, that's what I said about Steph. I just kept waiting for somebody to stop him, and they just couldn't stop him. You can't, when he does that, remember, that was in their new arena in San Francisco.
You do somebody Coach Day. What you want to do? What's the next thing? Just like the Devontae, Skip. Last time when the guy get it going like that, Coach, I ain't do nothing with that. Y'all better roll some coverage or something.
I don't know. But it's a long season. Maybe LeBron can bounce back in fourth quarters, but so far, so bad.
Well, we got, what you call it? We got, who we got? Oh, we got a Rockets tonight. We got to play again.
Back-to-back to the Rockets. Okay. It's hard to win back-to-back on the Rockets.
Although we just did this first.
Yeah,
and we got first just
without LaMarcus Aldridge.
And LaMarcus Aldridge had to have another game like that since. Ed Trent Jr. has not had another game close. He has had 2 games close to when he played against the Lakers.
You don't follow.
Yes, I do. I follow the crowd of everybody because I want to see are they going to play like they played against the Lakers. And LaMarcus Aldridge, why don't you?
I thought you don't eat broccoli.
I don't.
I eat broccoli. Yeah, I eat yesterday every day.
And Gary Trent Jr. We last time he had a game, 2 games, 3 games like that.
I should be doing that. I think Skip actually has the answer. Well, Shannon has to follow the Spurs because he has to follow Skip's teams, just like we have to follow the Cowboys around here. And did they finally find an answer to fix their struggling defense for next season? Former Cowboys defensive back Orlando Skander will join us with his take.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards? Did you have one of those like mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches. You just did it with the ground. That explains your toughness. Because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch. Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
That's going to be caught by Jeudy. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
So colorful, I smell the roses, and it makes me so happy. Ooh, life is good, happy.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Sunday's game on Fox.
God damn!
It should be on the Free Channel. On the Photoshop of
Damn it!
We've got the big great beer, wrinkles, glasses, already falling through. That really is my favorite part of the glasses. Shannon, what did it tell you that Brady posted? This history Disney Channel parody.
You understand the rarity of this skill. It's not very often that players like this at this level play each other, especially in their 40s. It doesn't happen. No, we've Skip, Brady, and Manning faced each other a number of times. But in their 40s, they played each other in their 20s, in their early 30s. Peyton was at the tail end of his career when they faced the last time in 2015. But Skip, to get guys 42 and 43 years of old facing for an opportunity to continue to play in the postseason, we don't see this often.
Well,
Never see it again.
I do not love this from Tom Brady. I did not want to see mellow, humble, laughing himself, Tom Brady, the nice guy dad, next to him. Not on this week. He is facing the greatest challenge of his career at New Orleans. I needed zero dark 30. I needed psycho Tom. I don't need good guy Tom laughing at how
He's genuflected. He's like, man, you know, hey, got the great beard, let's go back on this.
No. I need angry Brady. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Nobody will care about that on Sunday. They care about who wins. Psycho Tom.
That might be the first tweet that I actually like of it.
I think we need to remember this moment. I personally
now you get nervous.
losses, saying, I don't think there's any more swag than our offense has. I guarantee that. You can't get caught up in the finger pointing and the trash talking. You've got to play football. So, Shannon, how big of a psychological edge do the Saints have after winning the first two matchups, including the blowout Week 9?
I don't think it's that big of an edge, Skip, but I don't think they're in awe of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the swag they potentially come into this game with. They feel that if we play our best, they play their best, we're better than them. That's how the Saints feel about this, Skip, because
I agree.
We beat them twice. We match up very well because of our physicality. Latimer loves the challenge of going up against Mike Evans, Skip. In 2 games this year, 1 catch, 2 yards, and he had 0 catches last year. So Lattimore loves that challenge. There's no love lost between these two guys. I'm assuming they will probably put Jack Rabbit, Norris Jenkins. He might play AB in the slot. I'm not sure. That's probably the matchup that I'm probably thinking they're going to go with.
Listen, Chris Scott.
Time over grind, game over, time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming. Against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Check on the bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs
really good.
We do, but of the rest, we feel Evans, AB can do more damage than Godwin, and then our third corner, we like that matchup. They like that matchup.
I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk, can't relate. Watch you skirt out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I get it go. I get it go.
nature, all is automatic. You fools hurt. Jesus will.
Alabama. I mean, you trying to give me sweepstakes? No, I don't want to be greedy.
I don't know how you I mean, how do you suddenly co-op Bama? I don't know where that came from. You're not from Alabama.
I'm from
Go to Alabama.
I'm from Alabama, Georgia. Close to Alabama, right? The biggest key for both teams is going to be what pressure. Which team can keep their quarterback clean? The Saints really need to keep Drew clean because you don't really want to go to your backup. Because I believe if something were to happen to Drew in this game, they're going to James, not Taysom Hill.
You could be right.
But what we've seen from the Saints when they play Tampa, they've been able to.
Diving in this pool, I don't know what we have. I'm just telling you the truth. I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear nothing, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a shit, but it's split, we on check for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a shit, but it's split, we on check for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Get it triumphant, let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment, energy up my body burning. My stomach keep on talking, stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it. You gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real. Lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, baby. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm trying to find. She say I got sex appeal. I think it's 'cause I wear the flag gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear nothing. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a shit, but it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a shit, but it's split. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again.
Throw it in rotation. Throw it in rotation. Throw it in rotation. Run it back, keep it clapping like a standing ovation. Throw it in rotation. Throw it in rotation.
pressure on Brady with 4. Get pressure with 4 and not compromise your back end. That's going to be key again. Now, I give you credit. Bruce Arians is absolutely right. The offense is playing with a lot of swag. They play really, really well. But I don't believe over the last 5 weeks they faced a defense as comparable as the New Orleans Saints. So we'll see if that swag is real well placed. You know, the Pittsburgh Steelers had a lot of swag. Did a lot of talking. At the end of the day,
sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ryan
at the 27.
This complete to Henry over the middle. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 48 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, Ryan. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. And it's complete. Henry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Hunter Henry. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers 7, Bears nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
DJ Swearinger.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Second and 4. Caught by Snead over the middle. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a handoff looking right. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 42. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Throwing on 3rd and long. Ryan. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw here. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the pickup. And it'll move the chains. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
First down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
2 yards. And it's
on third down, Elliott. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. To return it, Darius Phillips. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Landon Collins made
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll try to run this one in. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown...
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's Ryan. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
They go play action here on first down. And right side, Henry's got it. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. Oh, he fakes a spike. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Ryan Suckup on for the point.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A handoff as they run the counter play. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And now off to the races down the right side and all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
They'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Jamison Crowder with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
The ball carrier.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 3. They go to Elliott again. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Stills the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Again, Ryan. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
First down.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second
from the shotgun, Ryan.
The Bears' 28-yard line.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. It's caught, Stills, right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it's going to be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Second and 10 now. Ryan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
On third down, Ryan. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll go again with McKissick. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there for the Bears on 3rd. 41 yards on the ground. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Back to throw here. Got a man. It's Judy complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As the Bears push further out in front.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
at drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. Got family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Gridiron with the gang now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing just the hill. Spin move in zone. Scope from sideline to touchdown. I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Spin move in zone. Scope from sideline to touchdown. I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo, yeah, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'm saying. Got a new Prestos and a J's in the way. Got a new wristwatch, but it don't take time. Might pull up on a hop if it's talking too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check.
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block and run like the hell in the clock. Oh, you irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up and I'm there in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna fuss, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what?
They don't know my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love.
Where do I go? When I'm alone? Not on the phone. When I'm on my own. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside. Look when they peep us. Choose us in the belly of the beach, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you limits, and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage, way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a lineback. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red together, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens across the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole life and run it back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys can't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just